On any given day on the streets of downtown Anchorage, homeless teens are in the crowd.
Pretty much all my brothers and sisters were getting abused by our parents, and so I decided, to run away.
18-year-old Karina Roker became homeless when she was just 15 years old.
I had to live as an adult, so because I had to protect myself, I had to do everything for myself.
And said she had to sacrifice the most important thing in her life, family, for a chance at a better life.
It made it very hard on me. And, I met horrible people who did horrible things to me.
But she found a family at Covenant House, a shelter for homeless teens.
And these people were there for me, through everything that I've been through.
Karina says she was able to get back on her feet, finish school, get a job, and look forward to the future thanks to Covenant House, which helps more than 3,000 teens get off the street every year.
Covenant House officials say a trend the shelter has seen over the last decade is a growing number of teens moving from rural parts of the state to urban cities like Anchorage to start a new life.
You've got a lot of kids moving in from the village who end up staying with family for a little while, but there's just too many people in the house, the apartment, what have you, and then they end up on the streets.
An outreach team at the shelter goes out 6 nights a week to search for homeless youth, and for several hours, we followed them.
Generally, when we do downtown, we go to all the warm spots that a kid could hang out for free.
Malls, stairwells, hotels, coffee shops are common ground, but the most popular area, the transit center, is where we ran into a group of teens who wanted food.
We kind of got a room.
You kind of got a room over there?
I'm better.
Yeah?
Good.
As we walked inside the station, we ran into more familiar faces.
How are you?
I'm tired.
Yeah? Where are you staying now?
I have a spot over on Jew Lake for now.
Cool, cool.
Trying to get into it.
Do you need anything?
Housing assistance, yeah.
Yeah?
On our way out of the building, we ran into one girl who had been at the shelter before and had a black eye.
Yeah, they end up with broken arms and stuff like that. So there's the stuff like that's usually not happening very often.
The team says they talk to about 25 kids a night, and not all of them are homeless, but many are on the verge of heading down the wrong path.
Any day that I talk to somebody who didn't know that may need the information is a good day.
At an area mall, we ran into 20-year-old Gregory Bartman, who became homeless at 16 when his dad got deported to Mexico, and says he had no other family to turn to.
It just happens to some people, and it's hard. It's hard. Like you don't choose to be homeless. Like it just happens like that. It's life, and we gotta deal with that.
At a Boys and Girls Club in Mountain View,
We spend more time driving back and forth through neighborhoods.
the team talks with some of the kids to tell them about the shelter.
It's a low-income area. And any kid could come across issues that we can help with.
And as this search comes to a close, it begins again tomorrow. For CBS 11 News, I'm Alexis Fernandez.